We're here at the January 22nd meeting of the Auburn Housing Authority. Could we please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I moved that out the last meeting so you wouldn't have to look at the wall.
Thank you.
Do we have any public comment? Seeing none, we'll move on. Discussion and vote to accept the minutes from December 23rd, 2019. Excuse me.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Discussion and vote to accept the check registers for December 2019. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Okay, we have Articles 5 through 14. If anybody has anything on those policies that need to be brought up, if not, I would ask for a motion voting to approve 5 to 14 policies.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? No. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Executive Director's Report.
All right, why don't you, gonna start signing these?
I gotta start signing?
Yep.
Oh,
As
okay.
far as, my report goes, we still have some transfers in the works, second floor down to the first floor. We have very few vacancies.
Let's see,
We're
26.
starting the inspections out here at Stoneville, and at the same time, we're gonna be doing, smoke detector batteries, changing the filters in the AC heat units. So it won't be just the inspection, they're gonna be doing the other things at the same time. We've been busy with snow removal. As far as we get inspected by HUD on the federal properties, we get inspected by the state on the state properties, and now we're getting inspected by the town. So I guess it's a new thing, but the town is coming in and they're gonna inspect the common areas.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe we should find out.
We have tried.
New law.
It's a new law.
It is a new law?
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's what they told us. So, and there'll be a fee for that,
Of course.
but it is what it is, so the town's coming in and,
Who's doing those inspections? The Board of Health?
I think it is it through the Board of Health?
Roberta?
It's inspectional services, right?
Gotta
Yeah.
sign that one.
So, we're not sure when they're coming, but we really couldn't commit to a date either because we don't know what the
Both of
weather's,
them at the same time we listen.
we don't know what the weather is gonna be like, so we'll see what happens. But, we're doing recertification for our Packagug Village. We're about halfway through, why don't you come sit up here, Betty? We're about halfway through the, recertifications. A lot of people, they don't understand why they have to have it in so quick. It goes into effect March 1st, but by February 15th, I have to have all of them done, because I have to give them 2 weeks' notice of the rent change. So when you have 90 to do, and they're not giving you the paperwork, we're kind of hounding people, like, get it in,
Okay.
because you're causing a problem.
Absolutely. I'm going to stop signing these because I want to listen to your, excuse me, to your report.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, and I read my
Thanks
evaluations.
for the report.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You deserved it.
So, all in all, we're doing good with HUD. We've got everything we're supposed to. The state, I'm sure they're gonna be coming sometime this spring, so hopefully we'll be ready for them. it's like we're trying to be proactive on how we do things, like kind of stay ahead, but it's not easy. But we're doing all right, right? Nobody's breathing down our necks.
I noticed
That's good.
on the bill schedule that you had a list of helpers. Would you like to explain those to us, please?
The housing helpers. The
Yes.
housing helpers are people that live in the federal program
Yeah.
that go over and above being a good neighbor. They're the people that would, they're like a Wayne, offer somebody a ride, you know what I mean? Just
Clean their cars off.
cleans the cars off, starts the cars for the people that can't, carry the groceries in for people that can't.
That's great.
They're just,
You gotta get rid of that one.
I did.
Good.
Ray does these potluck suppers for the
Yeah.
tenants out here. I mean, it's tenants that, from the heart, they don't expect any kind of
Right.
compensation. They were shocked that they actually did get something. But I think you need to recognize people
Absolutely.
for what they do. And it's not just being a good neighbor, it's beyond that.
Going
You
on
know,
in
they
their
check
way.
on people, they let us know if somebody's gone to the hospital. So we actually had quite a few people that were awarded the holiday helper stipend at Christmas.
I think that was great.
And a lot of people called and thanked us
Yes.
for doing it. They didn't expect it, they're just doing it because they think it's the right thing to do. But in reality, if everybody did that, it would be great. But
You're
there's
doing
some
it
people that
year-round.
can,
That's good.
and everybody can do something, even if you're just checking on your neighbor.
That's right.
Yeah.
You see the mail piling up or whatever, it's just a matter of making a call and saying, can you check?
Right,
So
good.
that's what that was about.
that's good.
I figured it was something like that, but I wanted to make sure that they were recognized so people know.
And that's the thing, and it's, there were quite a few, but they just do good work without any expectation of compensation of any kind, you know? So, that,
Oh, I
That's it.
gave Ray some crab cakes.
oh, you did? There's compensation right there, crab cakes.
Yeah.
So that's really about it. I mean, can you think of anything? We're busy. The research are hard, and the inspections are gonna be hard because they're gonna do the carbon monoxide detectors, they're gonna do the smoke detectors, check the fire extinguishers while we're at it, and change the filters, clean the filters on those heat, air
Things.
pump things. So they'll be in the apartments for a little bit. Stoneville got the notice today, they're gonna start it on Monday, and then as they go along, it'll probably take a couple weeks before they can get them all
Oh,
done. And then we'll move into Packagug. You know, we have Roy painting, touching up the hallways, because we don't really know what the town is looking for, so we want them to look as good as we can make them. You know, the hallways need to look clean and smell good.
Well,
So,
we want that all the time anyway,
yeah,
not just
we
for
like
inspection.
that, yeah, but I mean, the winter it's tough because of the sand and salt that
right.
gets
Oh,
tracked
yeah,
in.
yeah.
I mean, it's harder in the winter, everything is wet, it kinda smells like dog. You know?
Yep.
Not-
I put one of
I
those
like
cones.
No.
So,
Just the top.
I mean, can you think of anything? The vacancies are under control.
Good. No,
I can't really think of anything else.
okay, any members' items?
How are we doing on the utility bills? Are they
We,
up, down, where are they?
we kind of have a backlog on our utility bills because, you know how we have that solar
Right.
farm that we,
Net metering.
Yes,
the net metering thing that we bought into?
yeah.
Well, we have so many credits that as of right now, National Grid owes us $26,000.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
26,
Us, 26,000?
owes us $26,000.
Well, that's better than us owing them.
Betty's gonna explain it.
See, when we started the net metering, you had
Yes.
to take a certain percentage of what the solar area put out. And there are several housing authorities that have at least one solar area. So our percentage is then divided between a certain number of accounts.
Right.
Well, they were the ones that figured out the usage, so they chose the accounts to put it on. But they apparently didn't do a very good job because, you know, when you have $8,000 in credits, so now what I'm trying to do is have them move it around to other accounts so we could share that. And I believe we can do it. I'm still in talking with.
I'm not paying them anymore.
Share it with what?
Share it on other electrical accounts, because there's only like 9 accounts that have the net metering on it that they chose, and we pay on the others. So if they could share the leftovers from one to the others, then we'd sort of even out at some point and, you know, start over again.
Well, it doesn't make sense for us to continue to pay
No.
National Grid when they owe us money.
I would not pay them anything until they
They
straighten
clean it out.
But see, they blame it all on the net metering people, so of course I have to call them.
Gotta pass
Which
the
now
buck.
I'm talking with Tiana, and she wants me to gather all of our usage over the last year, go to every bill and write down. So we're trying to figure something else out. Now I have a contact person at National Grid who I think might be able to help me.
Good.
Well, in any event,
It'll
we're
be
gonna
on
get
Still
it.
should
I'm glad I asked.
Should be.
I was waiting for somebody to.
But it still saves us. We
Yes.
do, in the long run, we do save, but we've got to do something about that.
And they know it,
Absolutely.
and they know they owe us
Calculated
the
and
money.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, they don't want to give it back.
Well,
Well, she said they're the ones that brought it up, so
we're gonna figure it out.
I give them that
We'll,
much credit.
we'll get to the bottom. It may take a while, but we'll
But
get
it's
to the
better
bottom.
that they owe us. We
Yes.
Of
don't
course
owe
it is.
them. You know what I mean? They send me the bill, I pay the bill. And it's like then the net metering thing kicks in and it's like, what the heck happened here? You know, but they can't say that we owe them, they owe us.
Tell me again how much it is.
It's
they
like
owe?
26,000.
26,000 something, yeah, under 26.
It's a lot of money.
And we have this for 20 years, so.
So when you were
And what year were
asking
you
if the
now?
net metering is working, yeah,
Fine.
But yeah, it is.
net metering is working.
That's good.
But now we've got ourselves in a,
We haven't, they have.
they have.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out. I'm
Better
confident.
them than us.
You see, that's the way I'm looking at it. It's like, not that we didn't pay,
That's right.
we overpaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with the way that the bill comes and the way things hit, it's like, it's crossing, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
But if we could just share it with the other accounts, that would make more sense than keeping, it just adds up every month, it adds up
They
more
will,
and more.
they will be deducting it off the
Off the other
the
accounts.
bills, yeah.
At some
Even
point.
if they don't, they will do it on the bills that the money is built up on. They'll be deducting that every month. It will get squared away.
Okay. Please keep us up like you
Yeah.
have, like you do.
It will, it gets.
Let's put that on the agenda for next month, so.
Yeah, I've got it,
We'll
I've got
just
it written
leave-
down so that I don't forget.
Yeah, but if we put it on the agenda for every month, we can
Yeah,
follow it.
just, yeah.
Follow the status of it.
Yeah, you can follow
Yeah,
that,
if
yeah.
you could just give us a running sheet so that we know what's happening. That would be good. I don't wanna
That
make more work for you, but I
That
wanna
would be a
know.
wonderful job for you, Betty.
I
Aren't
was
you
surprised I
lucky?
didn't-
We'll get it done.
I was surprised I didn't see a reminder on the
Aren't
no
you
smoking
lucky, Betty?
policy.
We already did the no smoking policy.
Yeah, we kind of up, yeah, we've done this before too, I just thought maybe,
Yeah, we've already done that
Yeah.
for this year. I had a sheet,
okay.
because we needed that done before we did the rent recertification, because the no smoking packet goes out with it.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Okay, any members' items? The only thing I would like to ask is to get a copy of that law where we have to have the town
Mm-hmm.
on the board. Or,
To look.
No, but, well, so many members are voted on by the town anyway. but we need to know,
No.
what
No.
you wanna know is why the town isn't doing
Yeah,
the
why-
inspection.
Yeah, why the town is doing the
You're
inspection.
asking about inspection.
The
Yes.
inspection law, yeah.
I'd like to see a copy of that law.
I'll have to look and see, they may have sent
did
me,
send
or they sent me like the link or something.
I have.
Yeah, I thought.
Well, if we can get it, I'd like to have it for the next
Yep.
agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can get it. I know I've seen it, so I've gotta have it. I didn't get it. I mean, yes, we're in the town of Auburn, but,
we follow state and federal regulations.
and we're inspected by them.
That's why I'm saying, why is the town being involved in it if it's done by federal and state?
That's what we,
And then you have to pay. You
Yes.
have to
Yeah.
pay
For the
for the
inspections.
inspection. We already pay a pilot.
So is
Yeah,
this
you pay
a
a
town,
pilot program as it is.
is this a town law, or is this a state or federal law?
It's
There you
supposed
go.
to be a state
Yeah.
law.
but where's it been? Is this like newly enacted?
Well, they must have just thought it up.
They think about it for a
It's-
That's
while.
what I'm afraid about, being
Hey.
thoughted up.
They just thunk it.
Yeah, a little more money from our taxpayers.
See,
Well, then
town
it-
has good
it can get
things like
deducted
that,
from the
thought it
pilot.
up.
Pardon me?
It can get deducted from the pilot.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
I
a
would
good
think
question.
so. I would think
It
it
will.
would, yes.
It will. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
So,
I mean, I don't care if they wanna come in and inspect, if, that doesn't bother me, because we know what we're doing, what's right.
and they wanna free
But
up,
you got-
us to free up
But
a
I don't
maintenance
think we
person
should
to
have
go with them.
pay for it again.
And the fee was like to be determined. It's like, what? the
Yeah,
hell?
No.
right.
No, no,
What's this about, to be determined? You know? But I can get you that.
Yeah,
And they
good.
also said that, well, if they find anything wrong, you'll have to fix it, and then we'll have to come back and charge you. And I said, well, I
No,
would
this, no,
assume
no.
that you would give us a report of everything that you found that was not correct, and that you would give us a chance, and then you would automatically come back and check
You got state and federal doing
it.
it.
So this is, I don't know.
I
And you're
didn't,
not being funded by the town at all,
nope.
No, we have nothing.
So-
to do.
No,
I
we
don't-
pay them.
huh?
We pay them. With the pilot.
Right, with the pilot program, yeah. Well, if you can, get me a copy of that law, and I'm gonna
Ask nicely.
Good.
put my foot down heavily.
Well, we gotta know. I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
And we
that's
tried to
just
ask, and they were
ridiculous.
kinda like, Betty was the heavy on that one.
I don't blame her.
Hey, Alice.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Alice,
I apologize for being
there's no
late.
apology, don't worry about it. We had
Okay,
plenty
I
of,
won't.
we had plenty of time to talk about you.
So we'll figure out
Yeah.
what that is. And we'll
Yes.
go from- I mean, we
And then
wanna
we'll-
I
comply
wonder who they're
with,
gonna send. Are they gonna know? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna
see,
know
this is
this
the
is
thing,
right
we
and
didn't
that's
like know
wrong.
a lot about it, but we're gonna comply with whatever they want, but they need to be
Maybe,
clearer.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
you need to be a
they
lot clearer.
understand everything.
yeah, they
was
obviously
my-
don't.
My take after
I think
speaking
so.
to the last person, that you're gonna give us a report, right? Well,
Well, why would you come on the property and not give a report? What's that about? I mean, even when they come in to inspect the kitchens,
Oh, yes.
the Board of Health, we always get a report
Absolutely.
from them.
Absolutely. And then if, no matter who comes in to inspect,
And
we
they do
need
it
to know
to-
why they're
right.
here,
Yeah,
and we need a report.
Do they even know what they're looking for? You know?
no,
and we shouldn't have to pay, and like I keep saying, it's federally and state inspected. Why,
mean, those
why do we
people-
need the town into
I
doing
mean,
it?
as it is, we
There's a
can't
couple
wait,
of
wait to
these.
get rid of them. Now we're gonna have the town coming in too?
The date is
Well,
different.
we just have to comply to whatever the laws are, but that's why
Right,
we
and
want
that's
to
the
see
thing,
the
we
law.
will.
Oh, yeah, we want to see the law, and we want it to be done right, not just by hearsay. They're
And
gonna
like
give you
all
bill
of a
this and give you
All
bill
of
for
a
that.
sudden,
Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
and the to be determined, it was like, well, what do you mean, you don't have a set rate?
No, of course they don't.
It's not like they're flying by the seat of their pants.
That's what they do.
Well, we can't have that. I mean, we're more professional than that.
You're right, we are.
But
Yeah.
Why don't we
You're right.
Why don't we just wait till we find out
Yes,
everything so that
exactly.
we can discuss it?
That's what we wanna know.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Any other members' items? You all set, Alice?
Yes, sir, thank you.
Okay. Public comment?
No.
Watch out for that guy. Seeing none? Can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
Can we set a meeting date first? please?
Sure we can.
I was wondering if it's not inconvenient, could we meet at 1:30 instead of 1? Because that's the day my worker comes in and she can't do the laundry, she doesn't have time. If I have to come
1:30.
over here.
Well, One, we don't
Why, we
usually
don't
meet
do
at 1.
1:30.
It was supposed to
Or
be
1.
at 10:30 today.
Today, yeah.
We
But
usually
usually,
meet at 3:30.
3:30.
were you going back to 3:30?
Oh, I kind of didn't want to go back to 3:30 right now until the daylight savings time kind of gets
Yes,
fixed.
that
So-
would be good for all of us, I think.
Because she comes in and she, if it starts to pile up, you know, in the following week, if she can't have.
Yeah, that's
we'll do
fine.
it.
That,
Yeah.
Because Gary,
But we can-
is the 11th a February date?
Is that a Tuesday? Are we still doing Tuesday?
yeah, there's a.
Yes, it is.
Are you here?
Yes, I should be back.
Because that's the day Gary's looking at, February 11th,
Okay.
for the year end.
I'll have to change, I have an appointment at 11:30, so I'll have to change that.
February 11th.
So what time do you want? to
Time.
meet?
If we did it at 10:30,
That's still.
Is that it?
Just can't do
I'll
it.
just
I can't do
cancel
it.
that.
You can't do it?
She
appointment
can't
that I
do it until 1:30.
Because my homemaker comes at
well, can't we
11:30.
change the homemaker?
Can you change the day?
have. Can we change, could we do it on Monday instead? Or the
Can you
10th?
not use so many clothes?
Or Wednesday?
Well, yeah, well, it piles up if she can't do it that way.
Oh, I
The
know,
next
I
time she
know. I'm
could-
just
could we-
busting you.
It's
Could we do
double.
it on the 10th instead,
What
on
date are we
Monday?
talking about
I
now,
can do
Neil?
it better on a
Try
Monday than
February
on
10th,
Tuesday.
that's a Monday.
Okay,
Is that better?
That's better for me.
February.
At 10:30?
I'll check. I can't really tell you, but if not, I'll let you know quickly.
Is that okay for
Where's
you?
your calendar?
Yeah, it's okay
All right,
for
so
me.
What do you want, 10 or 10:30?
10:30.
10:30.
Okay.
Now, does the homemaker come that day?
Yeah. Oh, no,
On
not
Monday?
on Monday, not on Monday, I'm sorry. I saw it, take it
All
back,
right.
erase that.
Because I have 2 appointments on that Tuesday I would have to cancel,
So it would be February 10th
10.
At 10:30.
at 10:30.
which is a Monday.
Yes.
He should have the year end done by then.
Okay.
And if he doesn't, I'll let you know, because that February meeting should be the year end. And we get out from under that.
Well, if not, we can. If you can't do it by Monday, do it on Wednesday or something.
Yeah,
I thought we already did that.
No, that was the
that was the budget.
budget.
Oh, that's right.
That was the budget. The
That's
year end
right.
is when he looks
Yeah.
at all of
Right,
2019,
Yeah.
yeah,
compiles it,
yeah,
and then we have to sign off on it,
right.
so we don't go to jail. Yeah.
Okay.
Berta, don't forget that one there.
Okay,
Okay. Now can I have a motion to adjourn?
so moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None.